Hey guys, it's Legendary Wolf here, and this right here is the CyberPowerPC Elite M1-131. This thing came with my PC that I ordered recently, and I'm just going to be telling you how it works and all the good things and bad things about it. So, I'm going to be splitting this up into three different things. One is looks, and then two is performance, and three is features. So, here's looks. I think it looks really cool. I love these ridges right here, that where the buttons go into. You can actually tell where the button starts instead of other mice, like this one. You can't really tell where the button starts, so I don't know why, but I just like that. And the buttons on the side are also really seamless. You can barely tell where they are. It looks really good also. And yeah, so the colors, also the RGB, I think the placement of the colors is really well. The logo is really well lit. The weird thing is that on some colors I can see a little purple there, and I'm not sure why, but I'm fine with that. I don't really notice it much because my problem is usually over the logo. But the RGB is fine. I just don't like how it's breathing. I would like it to be still. I don't like how it turns off and goes back up. There's no software for this mouse, so I can't really change any of the colors for that. I've tried using the Elite Pro M1-131 software, but that doesn't work either. It doesn't detect the mouse for some reason. Now, let's go to performance-wise. So, I'm gonna be doing a few things. I'm gonna try jitter clicking. I'm gonna try butterfly clicking and then drag clicking. So let me just set this up. Okay guys, so I have Cps Test up on my computer, and I'm just gonna be doing 3 different tests, each of them 5 seconds, or each of them 10 seconds long. And yeah, so here's jitter clicking. I got a good 9.8 CPS there. It's pretty much average. I'm not the best jitter clicker. I don't jitter click all the time. I am. And yeah, so jitter clicking is fine on the mouse. I really like the feel of the mouse when I jitter click, but I'm not a jitter clicker in general, so I don't really use that anywhere. Now I'm going to be doing butterfly clicking. Butterfly clicking is what I'm used to, and I think this mouse is okay for it. It's definitely not the best mouse for butterfly clicking, because let me show you why. Now, I got 8.4 CPS, which is also average for me, but this is the reason why I don't like butterfly clicking. This mouse uses a laser LED scanner or something to detect the click, so it just does not double click. And for butterfly clicking, to get a good amount of CPS, you have to double click. So, as you can see, no matter what way I press it, it just doesn't double click, it just single clicks. Yeah, as you can see. Now I'm going to be showing you drag clicking. First of all, let me just prove to you that I'm actually dragging the mouse. As you can see, you could definitely hear the drags. But now watch. When I actually do the CPS test, okay, the first few over there were bad, but towards the end, you could see I was definitely dragging the mouse, but only 1 click was registering. Maybe 2 clicks sometimes, but that's it. So, the problem with that, I feel like it's the debounce time. The debounce time is really, really high, and I have no way of turning it down. I've tried using things like X mouse control, that did not work. I've tried using the old Elite Pro M1-131 software, that did not work, and yeah, I have no way of turning down the debounce button. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now let me move on to the features. Now I'm going to be showing you the buttons. So this is left click. It's pretty average, it's not much. And the left click, or the right click, I'm having little squeaking noises coming from it, so I don't know if you can hear that, but I can definitely feel some grinding, some squeaking noises coming from the inside. And I don't know what's causing that, but like I can definitely hear it, and it's like a noticeable difference. So right now I'm alternating between right click and left click. And yeah, that's what's happening to my computer. Okay, so now I'll be talking about the other buttons. So there's 4 buttons on the side and 2 buttons on the top. That's excluding the scroll wheel. The scroll wheel has a menu click, but everyone knows about that. Now on the side, there's 4 buttons here. These 2 are for page navigation. So this one, you can go back a page. This one, you can go a page ahead. And this one, this middle button right here, it registers as a double click. So let me just, here, okay. So let me just show you that if I go to like a 30-second test maybe, and if I start pressing this button on the side here, the middle button, as you can see, it does register as 2 clicks, which I use a little bit. I don't use a lot, but I think it's really useful. It's a really good feature. Okay. Now there's also one button down here, which is called the sniper mode button, which is lower. If you hold it down, I think it cuts down your sensitivity by half. So if you're like playing Minecraft or any game, I don't know, and let's say you just want to get like a little precise aiming, just like to go at a very small target, and you just have to hold this button down. But the only problem I have with this, with the grip I hold my mouse, I can't really reach that button, so I don't use it at all. I can only use the go back a page button and the double click button and the go forward a page button, but barely. I cannot use the sniper mode button. But yeah, I use the back and forward buttons a lot. The double click I just cannot get used to because I'm so used to double clicking normally like that I just don't ever find the need to use this. And my grip is always like this. So if I already have my finger up here, what's the use of using this to double click, right? Okay, so now we're going to be talking about these 2 buttons on the top. So there's a DPI down button and a DPI up button. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are, but red is the slowest speed for mouse speed, or yeah. And then if you go 1 up, it goes to like a bright pink, which is slightly faster. Then it goes to green. I like the green a lot. I'm not sure why, I just do. Then it goes to blue, which is what I use because it matches the rest of my setup. Then it goes to a light blue. And then finally a kind of purple magenta type, which is a high setting. So yeah, that's pretty much what these buttons do. And the buttons are actually really satisfying to click. I would just like randomly just click them all day. Maybe like when I'm not doing anything, or when they don't affect anything when I click them. I just randomly just start clicking them all day. And yeah. So now I'm going to be talking about the grip. The grip is weird. I'm not used to big mice, so I use really small mice, even though I have a big hand. But I started using big mice because this one comes with the PC, and I actually quite like it. This is like a large size mouse, so if you have really big hands like I do, then this mouse is basically perfect for you. I just wish the sniper mode button was somewhere else, but yeah, and I wish there was some software that came with this where I can actually change the debounce time and all these colors and stuff. The scroll wheel is really good. The color is a bit off. I don't know why they chose gray. It looks just weird compared to everything else, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, everything's good. I just wish the height was a little lower also, because like my hand goes over it a lot, and it just doesn't feel right. If it was slightly lower, I would feel fine, but like, this is gonna take some getting used to. Also, one more feature, if you look on the back side, you can pop this open. It's a magnetic cover, and over here you can put weights here. It did come with weights in the mouse, but I took them out and I put them somewhere where I don't know where I put them. So just make sure if you want to take them out, just keep them in a safe place, or you can just keep them in the mouse. It doesn't really make a difference. Each one is 4.5 grams each, I believe, and they actually do make a really big difference to the mouse. So if your mouse doesn't feel right, just try messing with those weights at the back. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the CyberPowerPC Elite M1-131.